Hey guys, this is my first video that I upload to YouTube with World of Tanks replay. I know it's kind of a low quality, only 720p, and the graphics settings in the game are low, but I hope you forgive me for that. And I'm going to get my new graphics card in a few days, I hope. So I'll probably re-upload this one and at least do the next ones in 60 FPS definitely, and the highest settings. So, but since I was eager to do these videos for a long time now, I just wanted to do this as soon as I get some decent battle of World of Tanks. And here you can see 57% chance to win game, but it sure as hell doesn't feel like it, because almost 1/3 of the team did absolutely no damage, zero. And I had to do here a lot of carrying the team. I'm playing RhmWT with a smaller gun, with faster reload, better penetration and better accuracy. At the time of playing, I didn't see I had a shot at this VK, so I just ignored him. Now I see I could take a dodgy but a shot nonetheless. This is probably my favorite spot here, because I have 60% camo crew, brothers in arms, camo net and binoculars, so I can spot and shoot enemies while they don't see me, which is a always perfect situation for the tankers. At first it's a bit of a waiting game, I suppose, and not a lot of making hard decisions to push, because I'm afraid of the tanks that are like the T-150 that's behind cover, and we're losing 2 tanks already, and all the enemy tanks are in place, so I don't really know how many tanks are in the field that could shoot me when I push into town. And besides, there are only 4 tanks in the fields, and all of our team is in the city. And there's our first victim. Boom. Really like this gun. Even though it's the smaller one, it's still a big punch for the enemy. And since I'm working on my WZ-111 mission, because I won those premium days, I get very excited about the kills, and it's not really hard with this gun, with 490 average damage. Yeah. This was below average, but it still was a big hit for VK. As you can see, we can spot and shoot at the same time. I don't think that Cromwell is spotting this one. Yeah, and just one more shot. This gun has more penetration than the bigger one, and at this distance, shooting the frontal plate of VK, I don't think it would penetrate. So even though it has a bigger alpha damage, it's less practical for me when I have under 10 seconds reload at top of it. I keep looking at this side because I think the enemies would push, but unfortunately I was mistaken, and they just sit there, and we sit here doing nothing to help our team. Now we're losing 1 tank, 2 tanks, 3 tanks, and still we're doing nothing. So tell Cromwell to spot, to at least have other options to shoot at, to help out the team. And he does. He was a very useful teammate in this game. If it wasn't for him, I don't think we would win. Yeah, there's this T-150. He's still behind cover, so I tell Cromwell to lure him out so we can shoot at him simultaneously. And he does it again. He's very handy, very cooperative team member. And even though this T-150 was a little bit angled at 400 meters away, this gun still went through his tracks and did all damage. I was aiming for this IS, but he moved, so the IS took the damage. I don't mind. And this one was a bullseye at 500 meters. And this one is even better. 500 meters, full speed T-25, gone. This was the shot of the game, I think. Another tank spotted by Cromwell. And the body. Dead by fire. Not a very good ad for the movie. But who cares when you have 4,000 damage done, 5 kills. And now we can push into the city. In the city I see only Type 59 and 3 enemy tanks, so I don't see that working out very well. Pedal to the metal and we'll try to make it in time. Cromwell is already there, but I tell him to wait for me. I don't think he'll listen to me this time, so we'll see how this turns out. The team I see is pretty pissed off about KV-85 because he was camping the whole time in the back. Tier 6 heavy tank trying to snipe something from the corner of our side of the map. Not a very good idea. Yeah, especially the AMX 5100 is really not happy about his performance. But he'll come in handy later on with this game, you'll see. Even stupid tanks can be useful. I mean, not tanks, but teammates. Tanks are great. They don't have any idea where I am, so I just peek out and shoot this IS. I thought the T-69 would come after me, but he was probably already reloading, not expecting anyone to come support them as fast as I did. Help RhM noob. He just doesn't have a break. Yeah, my guess is as good as yours. I don't know where that went and why, probably because of some lag. And would you take a look at that T60 T2064? Instead of supporting the best player on his team that's left, T69, he's just capping casually. He thinks he'll win the game by this. Even though I'm an average Joe, I know that you don't win games by capping, at least not most of them, especially when the enemy team is pushing. You have to push back. Yeah, and this KV-85 is taking all the hits. I can just shoot, no, I don't shot. I can just shoot this T-69 and he even kills him. So he wasn't that useless after all. He could take a couple of hits for me. Now I tell him to go right and I'll go left in case if that T-2064 were hit. I don't expect that, but if he had an idea to cover behind some cover, we would have changed to shoot at him from two different sides. I tried to sniff him out because I don't want to take any damage, even though I can take hits, because I think it's a good habit to care about your health. It's easier than to care about it in the beginning of the game if you care about it even in the end. Yeah, and 5,000 damage, 7 kills. And let's take a look at post-game stats. Okay, as you can see, we're using QuickieBaby's replays website because we can see the crew members and modules damage that we could do, which we can't see on the official World of Tanks replays website, so I'm using this one. We've managed to do over 5,300 damage, which was almost 90% hit ratio, which is a pretty decent achievement, and over 1,000 spotting damage. This was a base experience of 1,570, so this is quite high. This was my first mark of excellence at last. Top Gun, Defender, after defeating the T-26 E4, who thought he could cap out the game. High Caliber, not a surprise as you'll see. Tank Sniper, which is not surprising at all. Looking at the scores of the team members, the T-69 put quite a fight into this game, and as you can see, 4 members at tier 6 and 7 have done no damage, and pretty much half of the team did no significant amount of damage at all. So this was quite a carry when I've done almost twice as much as the second player and 3 times as much as the third player in my team. Although RhmWT is in a good tank to make credits with standard account, we still managed to get 23,000 credits, which would be 46 on premium account, and we've managed to hit 17 shots, of which 14 penetrated out of 19 that we shot out. So thanks for watching. This was first of, I hope, many videos that I'll upload in the future, and take care.